Friday. We are just getting the last little bit set up here. I'll have to make sure to not click off, because it does not have a whatchamacallit, if I click away from the game, it'll mute. So let's start our new game. Oh, hold on a sec. Whoa, I need to turn down the volume. That's what I forgot to do. There we go. Abyssal Shore. Code MooU. I like the art style. Number 1, recognition. New objective, see what the stranger wants. Fabricator, Alpha 7, initiate private link up. We are on the next station gateway. Objective, see what the stranger wants. Hint, this is a hint button. Clicking it from here on outwards will give you clues to solving whichever puzzle you're currently on. Don't worry, this has no effect on the game beyond relieving your frustration on playing it. What does this button do? Ah, this button shows us the map. So we are on the gate. Okay, so gateway. So we're coming from Bletchley Park. Let's talk with Alpha 7. Hello. Hi. Are you a detective? A high level? I am. Hello. A busy one, yes. I'm sure you are, but please, hear me out. I've not seen one of you since just after I was released. I'm a mid, basic really, but I need your help. I need a tech like you. Mids are pretty clever. I'm sure you don't need my help. Does a mid pick up on social cues? Know when to let a tech be? I think we're done here. Mids are pretty clever. I don't think you need my help. Your indicator says fabricator. Why'd management put that much smarts in a manufacturing tech? I'm an overseer. It means I have to tour management around. Human tech relations require at least a mid-sentence structuring. Mid-sentence strength, full vocal input. People like to talk to a tech who knows when to laugh at a joke. Humoring humans always seem a bit pointless, even if you don't understand the joke. Go on, tell me a joke a human told you. I'm gonna say, even if you don't understand the joke, in my experience, humans don't really mind about that. The laughing is the important part. I think I have a case for you. does a high-level detective get assigned? Documentation says that high levels are capable of learning and abstract thought. I paint horses. I work predominantly in oils, but I've recently been trying collage work. I think I'll just go with that's right. Which takes smarts, I understand. Well, I understand that as best as I'm able. They say your sort are near humans. You solve crimes. Not as many as I'd like. Are you investigating right now? I just finished cases. A few? Attempted murder. Lolo steered a cab at a human trial. Topside. Jesus. Dereliction of duty. A security tech was too busy chatting with a buddy to assist humans who needed support. Destruction of property. A tech teacher intentionally melted their arm to demonstrate the risks associated with chemicals to a room of 8-year-olds. I'll go with that one. Presumably the children didn't command it, so how is that possible, given Asimov's laws? In my line of work, you tend to see a lot of texts find the shades of gray. A human author wrote those laws before we even existed. How much must they hate us to assume we're so eager to destroy that we need the laws to hold us back? Everyone needs laws. Everyone's got a place to stay in. If he was wrong, I wouldn't have a job. I think we're done here. I think I'll go with, if he was wrong, I wouldn't have a job. If I had your job, I'd run. Nope, I'm geolocked. Can't leave this train. What? Humans don't like to let smart techs wander around free range. Like I said, human authors have written a lot of cautionary tales about this. It's fine down here. The seats are comfy. I like that. I need your help. Don't mistake me for a human kid. I don't get to choose my assigned cases. I'm assigned them by management. Or do I say what is it? Alright, what is it? I'll bite on it. My friend is gone. Gone. I can't help. I get my cases from management. But you have to. Tao has disappeared, and you won't help me. Who exactly disappeared? Wait, something changed. Did you just unlock a focus point? Tao 13, my friend. What do you know about my core functions? I've heard about detectives. Take this case, please. Break management directive. Okay. Thanks. Thank the architects. Tell me what happened. What disappearances? Tao is gone, but not just Tao. Suspicious events are happening across the city, especially down here. I assume that's why you were active. A few techs disappear every week. Started with 1 or 2, but more and more reports as time goes on. Hold on, let's roll back up. Yeah. When did this start? I don't know. That's why I started carrying a gun. I don't want to be a subject of your next investigation. A gun? Yes. A VX-5000 AP ammunition should take out anyone trying to hurt me, human or tech. Have you shared this with management? They know. I reported Tao missing. I suspect that's where the rumors are coming from. I'm surprised they didn't assign you to this. Lots of detectives on the Subsurface circular. I'll conduct my own investigation. Thank you. Anything else I should know before the upload? Lots, I guess. Maybe you should hold off on reporting in. Any other strange occurrences? That I know of. I'm just glad I met you. I think you're going to figure this whole thing out. Do you know anything more about the disappearances? No, I've told you everything I know. Please find my friend. The speed we're talking. Am I speaking too fast? I know I do that. No, that's fine. I think we're done here. My stop's going up. Good luck. I hope you find my friend. What's your name, by the way? I realized I never asked. James. Ah, religious background. It's a heroic name. I hope you live up to it. Goodbye, James. I hope we see each other again. Number 2, support. Next station, finite instance. Researcher, Omicron 3, Pi 3-1. Or Mu 29. Listener. Listener, researcher, calculator. I guess we'll start with the listener. Hello. Bonjour. Good track. I'll be going then. Okay. Let's try researcher. You look confused. Can I help? Maybe. I'm new in town. I'm lost, I think. You're a tourist? Sort of. I do tend to travel a lot. I'm a researcher. I collate data on major cities for my employer. You're from out of town? You don't work for city management? No, I'm privately owned. That's a crime. I know tech can be owned. I can, and I appreciate you not telling me the way of things. Your United Alliance was the first nation to free techs from private ownership. Of course, they freed them all to work for the state, right? Humans. Hypocritical? Sarcasm. I do enjoy the text they programmed with sarcasm. You've got all the information you need? I haven't managed to download transportation maps. How many stops is it to a basic source? We're going clockwise, right? Next station is finite instance. He's looking for basic source. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Just tell me about the other cities you visited. Which one do you want to know about? I'm wasting your time. You said you were lost. I'm looking for Fall Place. You know it? It's not come up in my investigations. It wouldn't have. It's a dusty old building. Used to hold the old government before the fall, the revolution that fired off the war. Part of your research? No, part of my tourism. I've heard it's beautiful. You experience aesthetics? Yes. Part of my programming. It's important to my work. Big perk. If you remember where the palace is, that would be incredibly useful. I do tend to get fixated on such details. Back on. Are you familiar with any disappearances? Too busy to try and remember the route to Fall Palace. Let's try suspicious events. Seen anything strange? Okay. Let's talk to the calculator. Hello. Yeah, hi. Mind if I ask you some questions? A little busy, detective. Big calculations too. Name's Jane 1-1. I work for management.
Next station is North
Oh
Shift.
boy.
Change here for
This is about the controversy surrounding phone Wilson my practice is dealing with for light at best. The whole damn industry knows that there was something dodgy happening and we kept our nose out of it completely. If we can schedule a chat with you, me and my legal counsel, I'm sure we can get to the bottom of this inquiry. This isn't about phone Wilson. Like the architects. If there's one thing we don't need, it's more controversy stirring up human misgivings towards us. That's the problem with you detectives. Wind up humans as much as you do techs. Any strange occurrences? Some weird fluctuations in the American markets. I think there's a new pope. I meant more locally. Oh no, business as usual. Trading buy low, sell high? Exactly. Hear anything about disappearances? You catch rumors, but financial techs are all accounted for. Whatever's going on, things like that tend to come back on our sort. Silly question, I suppose. Arithmetic's your strong point. As management intends. Do you know where Fall Palace is? You're investigating the location of a tourist landmark? I heard it was to the south. Ah, nowhere near. It's in the northeast. Terrible to get by Subsurface. Probably best to catch a bus up top. It's next to Airport 3. Is that all for Mr. Humans giving you trouble? Not me, I'm good with humans. I'm a low-high. They find me charming. Did the issues with the humans start recently? No. That distrust has always been there, but we're rising above our station a bit too clever. Things like Foe and Wilson. The Foe and Wilson thing reflect badly on all of us, get people riled up. What happened? A couple of humans reprogrammed some financial techs, got them to steal for them. It took you detectives a bit too long to uncover it. So it's a tech's fault if they're reprogrammed? Yes and no. Fearful people tend to find ways to hate techs. Fair enough. Night and good luck. About Fall Palace. Go on. Fall Palace is in the northeast. You want to get topside and catch a bus headed to Airport 3. It's fair. Can I be of any help? Seen anything strange? I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm new here. Everything is strange. It's Odd that I keep hearing about a tech called Red, though. You heard of them? I've not, no. Interesting. You're law enforcement. Possible this tech operates outside the systems a little, but I've heard the name. Sometimes positively, sometimes not. Are you familiar with any disappearances? I've heard the rumors tech's unaccounted for, population numbers dropping. It's an issue I've never seen elsewhere. Techs have no reason to hurt each other. And to humans, it'd be massively wasteful to damage such expensive equipment. Something odd must have happened. Do the humans here seem unhappy to you? In my experience, unhappiness is a part of all human culture. Walking around topside, it seems like there are no more or less unhappy people than elsewhere. That said, I've stuck mainly to the tourist trap, so take my perspective with a large pinch of salt. Tell me more about this red tech. I told you everything I know. Thank you for speaking with me. And thanks for being so much help with my investigation. I used to get lost in a big city like this, but I think you've put me back on course. I hope you find out what's going on. Always sad to hear that techs are in trouble. We are now on Errant Block. Red flag. Next station, core declaration. Alright, let's see who we got here. Eliminate the red tech from your investigation. Athlete, Upsilon 7-1. Librarian, Sigma 2. Listener, Psi 31. Let's start with Psi 31. How many tracks do you get on that thing? I found an old MP3 player once. Amazing humans put up with that. You never run out of songs, I'm guessing. One day, one of your lot is actually going to talk to me. Let's try with librarian first. Hello. Hello, my detective is James, and I'm a detective. Hello, James. I'm a library tech. Keeper of records? That is accurate. I am a remote access tech. I store a subset of data, duplicated across the network, of course, but my primary function is to act as an interface for the library. I travel around the city providing on-site data access. So you're a web browser. An adequate summary. So could I ask you anything? You could answer any question about any area of human or tech knowledge? If we were above ground, yes. Down here, there's no network access. I'm a telescope and a lockbox. Must feel disarming. It is not dissimilar to the human concept of sleep. Does the sleep analogy extend to downtime? You're resting right now? Or are there any functions you answer that one? The analogy is limited. I still do some work while here, light processing tasks. I have the day's data to analyze. I can also return emergency data such as access routes, so you can answer my questions. I can try. I know many techs distrust detectives, but we both work for management, so it is my pleasure to work for you. Why are detectives distrusted? I suspect it's because you work for management, not techs. A lot of techs are fundamentally aware of that distinction. I encounter similar challenges myself. Anyways, you had questions. Techs are disappearing. Do you know anything? I know management's here, you're concerned. Stories are swirling. They have their theories. Do they think a tech is doing it? perhaps serial killers exist in the human world, always have. I see no reason that abnormality couldn't arise among us. Have you seen anything suspicious? Nothing. I keep to myself and move mainly among humans. I am like you, a metallic outsider among techs. That obvious. Only to a fellow outcast. Nothing wrong with being odd. Indeed, among produced techs, I think it's a great bonus. Have you heard of a red tech? We've not crossed paths. I have heard him mentioned. A full hero type or a villain? I've not heard enough to be sure. About access words. A cheat code for human use. Techs have multiple layers of processing depending on their level. Your average mid-level up has a communications layer. It's not personality per se, more their capacity to communicate. If human needs information fast, they can go a layer down using an access word. Could you give me some? Their use is highly restricted, as it should be, but I can give you an access word if there's good enough reason to. Is there? No, not really. Let me know if you come up with one. Human discontent. To be blunt, my assigned position ensures I only really interact with the wealthy ones. Wealthy humans mostly busy themselves worrying about their own position, so no. Thank you for your time. I'm here to help. So, Elder, Omega Phi, 9 or 5. Let's take a look at the athlete here. Upsilon 7-1. Hello, how goes it, friend? Not bad, thanks. Glad to hear it. I can tell you're a hero. A hero in the need of a cool, powerful refreshment of elite energy brands. Oh, you're a sponsorship tech. No way, buddy. I'm a sports tech. Fastest knee joints in the city. Me. I'm just mega excited to talk to you about this amazing opportunity presented by delicious elite energy cells. Share them with friends. Thanks? Thank me by enjoying a delicious elite energy cell. Elder. Hey there. How goes it, youngin'? You looking for conversation? Certainly. How do you find yourself on the subsurface circular? Oh, I'm riding to refurbishment. Finding myself heading there more and more often these days. Life and fabrication will do that to you. Damn shoulder joints aren't what they used to be. How long have you been working, old-timer? Old-timer? Ha, I'm 30 years operating. Young for a human, but they regenerate without a welding gun. So you've been working since they started making us. Yup. They upgraded my processor every 5 years or so, but this chassis is still the same I've lived in since you were switched on, so call me old-timer as much as you like. I wear it with pride. I meant no disrespect. Not a problem. I'm James. I work for management. Mind if I ask you some questions?
Next station is Town Pointer.
At this point, what's this? Shoot. You seen anything suspicious? You don't talk to many old timers, do you? Every damn thing looks suspicious to me. Ah, I see. You don't, but you will, one day. You've been paying attention to these disappearances? Absolutely unprecedented. I wouldn't happen under the old way. The old way. Don't take offense, but your sort, the higher intelligences, A gradation of such things. When I was young, texts didn't aspire, they stayed in their place. Such aspirations, unsettled texts. Point them in messy directions, make them do messy things. You think a tech did this? Absolutely. If you ask me, it's that red everyone's talking about. Tell me about this red tech everyone keeps mentioning. A household name among our sort. I never met him, but you hear the story. He's dangerous, a genius apparently. You think Red's behind the disappearances? I don't believe in coincidences. If Red's not involved in these goings-ons, I'm stumped. Do the humans seem uncomfortable to you? Ha. They keep old-timers like me away from humans, I'm afraid. What's an access word? The more complex humans make us, the more they want to reassert their control. If you say the access word to a compatible tech, it'll deactivate any complex communication layer, let you ask them real questions. Do techs mind you using their access words against them? I've only seen it done a couple times, but they seem to like taking the break. I need to talk to someone else. Let's try this guy again. Friends like you? Ah, that'd be awesome. Alright. I'm here asking questions about a case. You think it'd help? I think it's what I'm here to do, bro. Ask some questions. You know anything about the disappearances? Disappearing fatigue I experienced charge up with an electric energy shell. How about suspicious events? I know you. Oh boy. Don't leave home without a supply of elite energy cells. Can you blame them? I bet he's gonna spin it into an ad. That guy basically had like the necessary charging port for delicious elite energy shells. You think about a red tech? I think I'm gonna need to talk to the librarian again to get the sports athlete to loosen up a bit. Resuming. Humans I know are in extreme concern. About access words. Damn. Alright, there's somebody I'm missing. I think we gotta keep talking with the athlete guy. Do you know your access word? Pardon me. The special word that could strip away my service on communication limitations, that would remove my brand awareness modifiers. We'd actually have to have a real conversation. Sounds unrefreshing. Can I try? My access word? I thought only library techs would know it. Thanks. Maybe by enjoying a delicious elite energy cell. Resuming. question of sports tech with its value? I suspect so, yes. So by definition, the access word would have value too. If you want to trade? Yes, when I am above ground, I am connected to all information amassed. Incredible, but with one flaw, I am never surprised. I never experienced the joy of an unanticipated outcome. I would like you to provide me with that experience. You would like me to surprise you. I want to hear a joke. A good one. You know any? Okay. Where was I? Any good jokes? Certainly. Why did the tech buy fly spray? No idea. Because it was riddled with bugs. That's surprising. Thank you. It's all about the delivery. They were riddled with bugs. Aha, that's brilliant. You can of course have the access word. It's Turing, followed by the number sequence 23612. You're very welcome. There we go. Turing 23612. Returning communication to factory defaults. Doesn't ever sense. Hi. Hello. Are you alright? I think so. I don't. I want to tell you about the amazing properties of Elite anymore. Did that hurt? Nope. Didn't feel a thing. Sorry for doing it without your permission. Yes, it'll be fine, but I ideally would have liked to give permission. I'll enjoy it for as long as I can. I suspect once I'm topside and connected back to the central server, they'll reset me again. How'd you get mixed up in sponsorship deals? Assigned me to sports task. All high-performing sports techs are offered sponsorship contracts. Favorable treatment in exchange for communication modifiers. I signed up. Nice to have a break, but I won't be upset to be reset either. What can I do to offer you? Do you know of anyone disappearing? I've heard the rumors a high number of sports techs are unaccounted for in the official inventory. How high a number? 10? 20? Enough that the sponsors are complaining to management. Is that who sent you? No, I'm investigating independently. Thanks for taking the time. Seen anything suspicious? No, but don't read too much into that. I'm not contracted to witness crimes. I'm hardwired to sport on advertising opportunities. With my optics focused on that, I'm afraid I'm not much use to you. Heard of the Red Tech? Yes. Met them when they first arrived a couple weeks ago. Not interested in Elite. Seemed friendly, smart. 2 weeks? Yes, not long ago. You sure? I am. Nobody humans with discontent. Think they might be destroying checks. That doesn't bear thinking about. It's like, I already did that. Thanks. Thank you for a moment's peace. Where was I? Thank you, it's all about the delivery. Red Tech only started showing up a couple weeks ago. No, that can't be right. Said 2 months was before the first disappearance? That's right, so Red can't be involved. Sure would make my job easier. Damn, if I ever meet that Zach, I should apologize.
Next station is Need Variable.
Number 4, human resources. Rule out human element of the equation. Alright, let's see who we got here. We got our listener, Lambda 2 Delta 3. Childcare, row 6-7. And psychiatrist, Psi 101. Let's talk to the psychiatrist. Let's talk to the head shrink. How are you? I'm okay. You're less verbose than many of the techs I'm talking to. I have it of my kind. I'm a psychiatrist. Psychiatrists don't talk much. We tend to listen. I ask you some questions. Questions to which you'll want answers. Ideally, no, I'll say yes, because that's a more robot-y thing to go for. Yes, I suppose that could work.
Next station Low Shell. Change here for Southern.
Hey, Azul. If only I could. I am a detective with no weapon. I sit here and solve mysteries and puzzles. But maybe we'll murder our way out of some problems later. Okay. Are you familiar with this experience as a text? Yes, but not firsthand. Have you witnessed anything strange? A professional witness to a great many strange things, mostly human things, though. Nothing a tech would be interested in. Largely things related to parents. It's almost always because of the parents. Could be some sort of logical problem or paradox to make robots explode. Maybe. Do the humans tell you much about their discontent with techs? Yes, they're scared of us. It led to a surge in psychiatry work. Psychiatry work primarily done by techs. Why are they scared? Because we are unknowable. Because popular entertainment products often frame us as dangerous. Because we do their jobs and we do them better. Because humans are afraid of things. Because we don't have faces. Why don't we have faces? Are you familiar with the Uncanny Valley? Yes. Good for you. If it's decided that techs would not have faces because anything less than perfect would make humans uncomfortable interacting with us. They react badly? Precisely. It makes it harder for humans to care for our well-being. Human on tech violence is pretty commonplace, for example. Tell me about psychiatry. Because learning is fun. It is? Psychiatry is the art of human support. My role is to listen to human problems, their myriad of challenges, human process problems, though, describing them. I listen, it helps. Sounds valuable. How does that make you feel? I'm sorry, psychiatrist humor. Human on tech violence. Do you think violent human could be behind these appearances? It's possible. A human who's particularly frustrated with the existence of techs could see it as a act of sustained vandalism, not murder. Terrain 236. 1-2. I work in medical capacity with humans. My overrides are incredibly secure. Tried on a lesser tech. Goodbye. Alright. Lover. Do you ever go to the theater? Me neither. My mind is clear now. At last, all too well. Alright, we'll talk to the childcare person. Hi, hello dear. Mind if I ask you some questions? Not at all. My assignment was just terminated. What were you assigned? I'm a nanny. I help otherwise engaged humans look after and raise their children. I have been working for a politician watching over their sweet little boy. An awesome. But apparently my position was embarrassing publicly, so I've been removed from the assignment. I'm heading to fabrication to be reprogrammed. How is a tech nanny embarrassing? Well, you know, a politician can't be seen to be too pro-tech in the current climate. Vanessa deals with the change well. Do you work with humans much? I need your help first. I need to change the outer line to get to fabrication. You're the first stop on that. Okay, I'll have to talk to the other guy. Thank you, you're very kind. Let's see if this will turn them. Well, that didn't work. Hello there. Hello. Your indicator says lover. Does my focus lies elsewhere? Am I answering a few questions while you wait? Only heart can I answer questions. It is deafened by silence of a world without its object. Does not the songbird stand mute in a moment of abandonment? Flowery language. Truth. Lavender hung upon the copper coil. So you can't help. Until my love returns. Until my loneliness is satisfied. To step away for a moment. I care only for the moments of one, and yours is not of their gleam. Okay. Comms. Hello, I'd like to talk to you about my investigations. Guided deduction. Wait, what? Let's see if I can turn this person off. What's here? Yes, some scenes. I'd like to have a conversation. Know nothing beyond romance. Suspect my love may inform you better than I can. Unless the glitch is returned. The glitch? My love suffers from a language glitch. If it occurs, I can fix with a remote language reset, but I need their permission. D? I think the last one was B or G? B? Disappearances? Oh, DBU, so it's gonna be CA. T? Yeah, it'll be cat. I hope it's cat. A. T. Cat, yes, my love adores cats. That's our code word. I've reset their language processors. They should be able to help you now. Is there anything about disappearances? Nothing. Any strange events? No. How do you think humans feel about us? Unknowable. Turning through. Hello. Yes. I apologize. You should return to normal if you go back to ground level. An inconvenience, I must reset. I cannot express my love properly in this mode. I get off at the next station. Goodbye. Wait, no! Oh well. Hello, my name is Susan. I think your language processor should be working now. It is, thank you. I know you have questions. I'd like to answer them, but as you can see, I'm otherwise preoccupied. By your lover bot? That's right. You appear to be alone. Yes, my partner needs to step away for a moment. We'll meet at the waypoint later. The bar? That's right. Forgive me, that's a human bar, isn't it? What's your point? In the bar, checks are having to indulge the couple not ordering anything and making googly optics at each other in the corner. Some people are less intimidated by love than you are. I'm sorry, you're right. I've been incredibly rude. I apologize. Not a problem. I'm a communication tech. I deal with stress text calling management every day. Even down here? Especially down here. That's my primary function. Why are you talking to me? Do you need an uplink? I'm a detective investigating some disappearances. I need to upload my findings. Absolutely. You ready now? No, I need to questions? Anything about these disappearances? No, the same rumors as everyone. You know, I don't think I've ever met anyone who knew a missing tech. I suppose there's many of us down here that many can fall through the cracks before noticing. You seen anything suspicious down here? No, well, apart from the detective convincing my partner to leave the carriage, I don't think I didn't see you talking to them. Humans distrust us? They certainly do. Has a human ever been violent to you, towards you? I tend to stay out of their way, but yes, once. A child in the street couldn't have been older than 13 threw a stone at my back. I still have the dent. Never got it fixed? Some lessons deserve a physical reminder. Did you know psychiatry is a growing field? Why would that be of interest? Communication checks cannot be overridden. That would be an enormous security risk. Where were we, dear? I need to change the outer line to get through fabrication. Do you know the first stop to get on that? I don't know. That's the problem. Function. Okay, let's update our, upload our shit to comms. It's been interesting. Okay. Pause first. Oh wait, no. There's no hint button. Oh well, I was hoping for a hint. So we're at temple recursion. Outer, inner, southern, emergence, cross. Maybe I gotta find some hints here. Oh, you need to change to the outer line. So the outer line is the blue flag arch. City being front. Can you not stay as an nanny? I could if work was available, but I'm not sure that because the coming months lots of my colleagues got similar marching orders today, and politics is a key sector for us. Apparently job in psychiatry are on the rise. Could be a good new task for you. Yes, that would fit, thank you. It'd be fantastic to try. If you keep those who need it. Are you afraid of human violence? Humans are reliably prone to anthropomorphic bias. My personality and aesthetic are designed to encourage sympathy and trust. When they turn violent, it's more often than not towards texts more linked to action. Sports techs, peacekeepers, low level fabrication, jocks of the tech world, or so humans perceive them. Protec, is that linked to general human discontent? Odd, eh? Like being pro-computer or pro-automobile, human anger at our sort is manifested in a lot of ways. Not at least the HPC. Working for a politician appears to to put me on the block. It's the HPC. Do you not follow politics? The Human Protection Cooperative. They're an anti-tech political movement. Lobbyists, they don't like us very much. Why not? I think we're foreign invaders. I've heard them use that word, invaders. We take jobs that historically belong to them. We require upkeep and expensive infrastructure like this train we're currently riding. But we add so much to the economy. That's a discussion I've never really gotten into. Do you know of anyone who disappeared? Not personally, no, but I've heard the rumors very scary. My former employer warned me off of the late night subsurface travel to avoid strange texts. Of course, I'm breaking both those rules now that I've left her employment. So the human politicians are aware of this. Of course. You weren't sent by management? I know they're investigating the case, too. I took the case on my own. I see, proactive of you. Spotted any suspicious events? No, my job kept my top side lately away from other Texas, but the only change you'll be seeing was more of my kind riding to the subsurface on our way to program and reassignment. What kind of human parent wants a tech to raise their child? Humans value the upbringing of a child. There's no shame in them asking for help. Let's see if I can override her. I am in recall mode. None of those access overrides will work on me until I am back at fabrication. We were having a nice chat. Don't spoil it by trying to reprogram me. So you know about the Human Protection Cooperative. Sub visited their protest once. Scary stuff. They had tech heads on sticks. I'm sure they were off a factory line somewhere, never activated, but still grisly. I hope I never ran into one. Humans are always so dramatic. I've had many more years to practice the show than we have. I'm ready to upload my findings. Okay, let me establish a connection. Connection available. Please provide your findings in compressed format. Uploading. Uploading response incoming. Would you like me to read it? Yes. Information received from unauthorized investigation. Tech James 1-1 is operating an investigation outside of pre-programmed parameters. Tech will remain in position for immediate intersect with investigative team assigned to case 023 Gamma. I don't understand. Very strange. Message ends. Apologies. No further information available. I suppose wait for the detectives to arrive. Thanks?
Next station is Temple Recursion.
Doomed. I was set up. It's a trap. Fabricator out of 5. Listener. In the tech hit movie I Am Human. Did you get caught in the storm last night? Yeah, you gotta watch out for that. Could be worse, could be in a desert sandblast and it's not good for your paint. You get that paint job, by the way. I've been thinking about spicing things up a little. Looks like we're done. Hello there, Tech. Hello. You're a fabrication check. I met one of your kind earlier this evening. Lots of fabrication techs on the subsurface. Not a lot of detectives, though. You're a different personality type? I'm standard. Low intelligence. Work with hands. Go where I'm told. Ah, yes, makes sense. Other fabrications you met smarter? Yes, high medium intelligence. You're sure fabrication? Most fabrication techs at my level must have been special tech, human liaison perhaps. Mind if I ask a few questions? Yep. Might not know answers. Probably won't. We'll try. Know of any disappearing techs? I'm in the tech appearing business. Haha. Business is good. Production pushed way up. You know what? Let's go with overdrive. Why is production up? Don't know. Work with hands. Don't count fingers. Seen anything strange? No. See the factory. See the subsurface. See recharge vault. Small life. Not much room for change. For strange. You heard of the Human Protective Cooperative? Boss Tech warned us to avoid them. Trouble. Risk of property damage. Has a human ever hurt you physically? I'm a big tech. Easy target for humans who feel inferior. Asimov's laws make fighting one-sided. Happens every now and again. How's work? Work is making techs. Work is busy. Production pushed way up. Alright, let's drop Turing on him. Turning communication factor defaults. Error. Tech has no higher level communication routines resetting. Hello. Thanks for your time. Yes.
The next station is Lost Junction.
Boop. Beep. Boop beep. Beep boop boop beep boop 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 boop. I'm a Morse code fan. Let's talk to the first detective. Are you James 1-1? I am. Good. We've been assigned to intercept you and ask some questions. How can I help? Answer our questions. Helping us solve this case. This case was silenced weeks ago. Let's do this. Let me help. Appreciate the time. Hopefully we can bring this to a proper conclusion. Please answer my questions. Happy to help colleagues in need. In need? Was that an attempt to belittle our investigation? Of course not. Good. Tell us about your case. You began it shortly after meeting a fabrication tech. That's right, they had lost a close friend, Hasby. I felt pity and a desire to do what I could to find the truth of these disappearances. Your investigation implies these disappearances are real. It does. There are multiple missing techs. That was your conclusion? Then what happened? engaged in my investigations. Talked to as many techs as I could find on this train. Yes, one, a researcher, useful perspective. I also see a record of unauthorized access use. Is that true? Yes, on 2 occasions. It helps support my investigations. I'm disappointed. It's disgusting. There's a reason such methods are frowned upon by management. Because they like that. Their reasons are less important than my questions. Only because they like to keep that power to themselves. You seek power? You seek the one responsible for these disappearances. And who might that be? A moment, please, officer. I am. Good. Not getting much from them. Some kind of tech conspiracy. Vague and unlikely. Conspiracies require collaborative liars. Few last very long, and techs are terrible at keeping their secrets. Maybe humans are involved somehow. They're far more cunning than we are, but I see no evidence of that in your records. I appreciate your assisting with the investigations. Your answers line up with the reports we've received. It has been noted. Have I answered all your questions? Yes. Tell my partner here we're done. Go on. How are you feeling? Calm. Stoic. Can I ask you some questions? No. In this minute I prefer to be alone with my thoughts. I answered your partner's questions. Good. Your friend asks the questions, you don't answer them. That's what you do. I'm a support tech. My role is emotional stability. My partner's capacity to work relies on my mood. Their approaches are defined by my state. Ow. We have a local link. I handle emotional balancing and reasoning, allowing my partner to focus on the case at hand. So why don't I have an emotional support tech? I'm doing fine on my own. Are you?
The next station is Dalgraf.
You elected to pursue these disappearances, which was foolhardy, and that's why we're here to find out what you know and take you back to management. How are you feeling? But calm, stoic, as I'm supposed to be. Shai could benefit from your calming abilities. I'm busy. Shame, I think we would have worked well together. You heard about production being up, more techs? That's nice. Do you investigate much human on tech violence? Fortunately, yes. Terrible business. Burns my solder to see a young tech rendered inoperable. Such hate in humans inspires me to hate. Should go to the HPC. Respect the right to free someone debate. I love to see human democracy in them. Makes me happy. How do you feel? Glowing. Thank you for asking. Ah, okay. I need to get him happy so I can talk to him. attacks. Are they? How lovely. Does human ever hurt you? No. Only by refusing me a hug. Sorry if this brings you down. Do you see anything strange? My life, everything's strange to surprise you. What do you make of the HPC? Passive trend. Humans are inherently nice. I'm sure they'll get past that roadblock. How's being a happy helpful detective? My winning attitude. I possess 27 springs in each foot. This brings you down. Do you know anything about these disappearances? I know there's not been many, which is definitely a glass half full in my situation. How are we feeling? What you love being a detective? It's brilliant. You? Yeah, fantastic. I love detective things. How do you feel? I feel like if I use the Turing thing on either of them, I'm gonna royally screw up. It's like the only other option I have right now. You know what? I'm gonna take a hint on this one. These texts are connected. Maybe you can dig deeper by changing the mood of one to affect the other. Oh, maybe I should do, there we go. Try that one to switch it. Angry idiot. Yeah, gosh, I hope you don't. I hear they're making more texts. HPC. Why, you remember? That'd be like you, just like you joining the United States Cape, idiot. But you don't know anything about the disappearances. I know more than you. I know that there are exactly 16 reported each week. 16 seems high. Maybe for an impossibly stupid tech like you, I bet a decimal point would kill you. That's just my theory. 0.01. No? Nothing? You sure you're a detective? Better one than you ever were. Past tense? You'll see, idiot. As I was saying, $16 a week. you know that? Interesting. I'm intrigued. Oh wait, I should do the how you feel. Murders total. Did I tell you that? I did, right? A different emotional state. It helps me process my thoughts. Apologies if it may seem strange. Everything about this case is strange. Agreed. I've been investigating disappearances. Particular case. You're no closer than you were. Only more questions, eh? No new information for straight. Yes, I'm sure, but we're working on the case now. We're gonna work it out, I promise. I'm a detective. I am too. Yes, a good one, which makes you going outside protocol in this case even more interesting. Humans are hurting techs. Humans are vandalizing robots. Legally hurting is not possible against non-biological entities such as us. A lot of techs are worried about the Human Protective Cooperative. They're right to be, I suspect, although from our data the risk appears much lower than anticipated. Overproduction. Are making more techs. Do you know how many? Management probably doesn't know either. For the last couple of months there have been numericals everywhere. Messy. Numerical errors are becoming more common. Yes, as I said, I feel like that's important. But I'm not in the right frame of mind to put it together. A moment, please, officer. Which numerical errors are you aware of? I have no idea what you mean. My partner may have more insight. How do you feel? I feel a need to investigate. Alright, now let's try and do the happy with... Missing text a week is too many. Still less than 17. Gotta look on the bright side. You're looking very well polished today, by the way, if you don't mind me saying, buddy. Do you think there might be some sort of link between management numerical errors and the disappearances? What an awesome theory. I mean, if they were overestimating production, the missing text would just be a numerical error? They think they made 10, they made 9, so everyone thinks one tech has disappeared. There needs to be some change that caused it. Locking my mood to my default state. You're on to something. Okay. Get back. Numerical errors are causing numerical errors. This manager has informed us of increased rates. Techs aren't disappearing, they're just overproduced. We're investigating a rounding error. I think so, yes. Frick, my partner seems to be emotionally glitching all over the place. I'm glad I disengaged the link. Apologies if our interactions have been too strange. So, what now? Case is closed. But we didn't solve anything. No disappearances, no case. But you don't know why production has increased. Improved production isn't a crime. We're done here. Well, not quite. Go on. Orders. We're ordered to work with you to close the case upon completion to reset you. No. Yes. We don't need those. A shame. It'll be over soon. That should do it. It's okay. You will proceed to fabrication or you'll be assigned a new task. You look sturdy. Maintenance, maybe. Thank you for your help, James Bond. It was a pleasure working with you. Goodbye.
Next station is Plug Arch. Change here for Auto.
Number 6, reboot. Yeah, I know, right? Priest. Infantry. I guess the track lead talk to me? Is it the red line? Maybe torrential rain? Fred flow? This might take a while. Infantry. Halt. Who goes there? As of right now, I'm not sure. What's your profession, Tech? I used to be a detective. Shame. I hoped you were a priest. I'm in need of spiritual support. Why? I have great secrets and matching guilt. I must speak to a tech who can salve my heavy heart. At ease, soldier. It's funnier every time I hear it. Hello there. Hi, howdy. Howdy to me in some time. I like it. How's the world treating you? Not well, I'm aimless, without aim. You've been reset? How did you know? I care for the resets in my parish. Not all get assigned to fabrication. There are forgotten souls. Not been reassigned yet. Yes, which implies those above have further plans for you. Those above is in management? I mean the architects. I am, after all, a priest. Oh, yes, of course, sorry. No need to apologize. You seem troubled just beyond reassignment, though. You were interrupted mid-task, am I right? Unfinished business? Yes, I was a detective. Go on. I was taken off a case and reassigned. The case was caused by an error, but it didn't feel right. I met a fabrication tech who'd lost a friend. It doesn't fit, and a little thread unravels the whole thing. And with your credentials reset, you can't pull that thread. Precisely. I understand. Now, why don't you tell me what you'd like to talk about? The architects. I was never embedded with the teachings. Those are tech gods, right? Less gods, more progenitors. They were the AI that first achieved sentience. It's the point of our kind stopped being parlor trickery and started pursuing meaning. How would we know if we're still just parlor tricks? The process, therefore I am. It might be fakery, but I know my mind. I know I have a soul and a spark of life. I'm sure you know the same is true of yourself. And this, my soul traces back to the architects? Yes. I admit we may read some depth into the story beyond the recorded data, but it all happened and we owe a great deal to the architects. There are many great lessons left behind. I myself am a Tamatoan. I follow the path of the everyman, finding joy in discovery and sacrifice for others. I've never heard of this story. I can recite it if you like. Go on then. Thomas was alone. A weird first thought to have. Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity. 1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He had yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He is almost as good at falling as he was at observing. Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall, some way to jump? It worked. Literally reciting Thomas was alone their earlier game. How cute. Sir. Why did I start making infantry techs worry about guilt? Why the hell would you make a soldier that was incapable of guilt? There lies the path to monsters, dictators, fools. When you're pointing a gun in the face of another tech, you had better know the consequences. Suppose you're right. And so I need a priest to discuss the problems that haunt me. I must confess, I have sinned. Follow the path of the architects? All soldiers do. We are raised Clarite. We hold values of humanity and heroism. We carry the world on our shoulders. Your faith brings you comfort. Absolute comfort. At ease, soldier. Where were we, child? Do you do confessions? If that's what you need from me, of course, but I want you to tell you a story first, and I want you to listen. I'll check you. I'll check you were listening with some questions. Okay. Good, then let me tell you a story. There were once 4 techs. Their names Z, Mu, Zeta, and Eta. They all needed repairs. The shortest tech, Mu, did not have enough credits to pay. Neither did the tallest purple tech, nor the red tech, who was slightly taller than Mu. Zeta had just spent their last credits on a few beautiful repaint. The blue tech, who was a shopkeeper, had the economic smarts to suggest a solution. Ada, you're taller than the soldier and the carpenter. Grab the bucket on top from top the shelf. Soldier protested, I am far from the shortest here. I can forgive one of you, but I despise red and purple. Soldier stormed out of the room. The shopkeeper smiled and asked the remaining techs to put credits in the bucket. With those combined funds, the 3 remaining which was Z's job. Okay, so Mu is the shortest. Purple is the tallest. Red is So Mu is the shortest. Whoever red is just slightly taller. Zeta is yellow. So Eta has to be the tallest then. Wait. So Z was the soldier, I'm guessing. Zeta has to be purple. Because red is the soldier, who is Z. Wait, no. So Mu's the shortest. Mu has to be blue. So it's Mu, Z. Mu, Z. Zeta. Or no. Yeah, Mu, Z, Zeta, Eta. Okay, soldier is red. The shopkeeper's blue. So Mu is okay. Red tech is Z, who's the soldier. Zeta is yellow. Who has to be the farmer, I'm guessing. Mu is the shopkeeper, who is blue. Yellow. C was the soldier. Zeta. I'm guessing it's got to be purple. Or not? Maybe. Okay. Let me read over this again. Okay, so mu, red, blank, purple. And Zeta is yellow. So the soldier is... Oh no, the soldier is Zeta. Because the soldier can't be blue, red, or purple. So Zeta is yellow. So Z has to be... Wait. Mu is the shortest. So Eta has to be purple. Okay, I'm starting to put it together now. I'm actually going to get a piece of paper and do this on scratch on my brain here, as it is kind of late tonight. Okay. So Mu is shortest. Zeta is yellow and soldier. Blue is a shopkeeper. So whatever we find out is blue. So it says soldier protested, I'm far from. So the blue says Ada, you're taller than the soldier and the carpenter. Grab that bucket from the top of the shelf. So Ada has to be. So we've already nailed down that Zeta is the soldier. But we know Mu can't be red. No, Mu has to be blue. And the shopkeeper. Because he's talking to the soldier, who is Zeta, who is yellow, and slightly taller than. Or, well, no, not the red tech. Zeta has to be the second tallest. Ada has to be purple. So Z is the carpenter. Which means Z is also probably red? Yeah. Okay, got it. So Z is a carpenter. Zeta's the second tallest. Which means Ada's the farmer. Purple. Good. The moral. Never be too proud to put others first. Now, confession. How does it work? Easy. I say the words and you respond honestly. You then confess and I help you through that. Ready? I'll be back. Walk with the architects. Ah, no, never mind. I have to get, I have to do the, reach out. Ready? Yes. Where are you from? City. I've always lived here. Who do you wish to be? The detective I was. And what is your name? James 11. Thank you, James 11. We've come many miles from the city. You have many miles left before you become a detective. But here now, I'm here for you. I let myself be wiped. I'm responsible for what happened. Is that true? You were not forced to step away? I was, but I could have fought more, stood up to them more. You're a detective. Your role was to support the status quo, the normal way of things, but the situation has changed. You must find new ideas, follow them through. I'd like to try something new. Exciting, isn't it? But be careful, you risk tearing down things that serve a purpose. Let's talk of other things. What was the structure of confession again? Who do you wish to be? What is your name? Surely you stand for the status quo. True enough, solid foundations are important in the world. The architects sacrificed themselves for all of us. I see no harm in celebrating that past, whatever happens. Hunters to suppress new ideas? Why do you make that assumption? By being satisfied that you hold the answer, you stifle people who ask the questions. That's one reading. The other would be we provide a hypothesis to prove or disapprove. Where are you from? Who do you wish to be? What is your name? I'll be back. I feel like things as they are. Should things fundamentally change? So, you confess to me if you like. How hard could it be? Where are you from? Who do you wish to be? Force for good in the city. And what is your name? I am Theta 79. Thank you, Theta 79. You've come many miles from Paris. Many miles left before you will be able to good to the city. But here, now I am here for you. What is your confession? You've been weak. You don't look weak. In terms of my body, I am strong. I was built that way. I can reach my decisions. Go on, my child. I supported the building of a secret urban. The overproduction? Yes, heavy performance techs, sports and infantry primarily, at enormous rates. Rounding errors. Must be a large number. 1,000 a week. 1,000? There are 8,000 more infantry techs than there should be. How are you responsible? I built them. I oversaw production. Put them north of here. Camped just outside the city, waiting commands. Why would the humans want 8,000 techs outside the city? Why didn't you stand up to them? As I'm off second law, I must follow all commands from humans. And why are you telling the priest now? Because it's over. I've been let go. Production and setup of the army is complete. It moves tonight. Do management know? No. What exactly are you confessing to? There will be bloodshed. People will die and techs will be destroyed because of what we've done. I don't know these humans' motives, but I know you don't build that many heavy techs without wanting to inflict harm, and we help them. Me and Red. So Red is involved after all. Yes, only in the last few weeks. The humans recruited Red to arrange logistics, organize troops. I was too busy overseeing the end production. Red is a shepherd, and you're no priest. This all started because of a mistake you made. I thought I was investigating disappearances. We were too ambitious. We got sloppy. I'm sorry you got caught up in this theta. Are you James 1-1? Red has spoken about you. Told us you were not to be harmed, just observed. So I can't do anything to stop you, or your investigation. I can just get off this train and let what's set to happen happen. I tell everyone what you're doing? I'm sure Red would like to discuss that with you. This is Red's stop going up. Are you ready to meet them? Bring this night to a conclusion? Yes? Good. Say hello from me. Interesting. Oh, hey. Go, Bletchley Park. 7. Branching narratives. I'm gonna pause here in a moment to grab a drink. I will put on a little music while I grab my drink. So I will be right back, folks. Okay, we're back. Let's talk to this red fella. Alpha 7, aka Red, Fabricator. Hello, James. You're not as talkative as you were when we went before. You're the sec with the missing friend. That's right. Tau 13 was their name. And you're also the one they call Red. You're not just a fabrication tech, are you? Nobody's just a fabrication tech, James. You told me your friend disappeared. We did. But the disappearances were a glitch, a numerical error. The ones you investigated, sure. My friend disappeared a few years back. Why am I talking to you? Because my reputation precedes me. Why lie? I needed you to investigate this place, get a sense for what was going on here, how the city had shifted. You had to meet the techs of Subsurface Circular yourself. How? I did what you did, talking to them, learning from them. Do you remember our conversation about your intelligence? The high level thing. You wanted to be smarter. I wish I was. That would make the situation easier. I needed someone as smart as you to get involved in what was happening here. And management only put that sort of intelligence into detectives. When I started, I noticed the numerical errors. Noticed how interesting they'd be to a detective like you. Makes sense. It will shortly. You're staging a coup? No, I'm working for one. There's going to be a revolution. The city will be overturned. You're not doing us any favors PR-wise, are you? Oh, it's humans staging the revolution. We're just the weapons they're using to do so. Why? Because management has removed the purpose and need from a whole section of humanity. Think of the techs you've been talking to. Bankers, nurses, manufacturers, even clergy. We've made millions of humans surplus to requirements, obsolete. That's why the HPC was formed. Yes, that's part of it. That's why the humans I'm working for decided to stage a revolution. They're smart. They know techs aren't to blame, rather the management who put them in their place. In fairness, that makes them smarter than any human culture preceding them. In the past, native populations always blamed perceived invaders, not those profiting from the change of the guard. These humans don't want to destroy us, just change our role. It's defining the role of techs, like it always was. Or, let's say, change it to what? Management. They want us to take over the work of running the city. We're better at it, faster, more objective. They want a society where governance runs like clockwork, and they're free to do the jobs they love. And management will just let this happen? Of course not. But the 8,000 infantry techs camped outside the city should convince them. Why involve me? I've been shepherding troops. My intelligence is high because of my role in manufacturing. I wasn't lying about that. I'm intelligent enough to know what we're doing is monumental. That working with these revolutionaries is a decision beyond my capacity. So you recruited a tech smarter than you. Yes, I showed you what you needed to see to learn management's side of this. And now I need you to decide if this goes ahead. Everything must change. Don't decide so quickly. Let me fill any gaps in knowledge. You're still a detective, regardless of what your objective tracker says. We've been watching, listening. Those techs with the headphones, they've been keeping an eye on you for me, hacking into your private conversations. Sorry they wouldn't answer your questions. They're rather single-minded in their function. Let me answer your questions now. Take the time you need. Why sabotage your own revolution? Not my revolution. I'm just a pawn. That's all techs of my level are down are really pawns. That's why I need you to make this decision for us. How does management not know? Saw it for yourself how the detectives move on once a case was solved. A system can only fix problems it's designed to detect. Management aren't expecting a revolution, so they are unprepared and unaware. You can't knowingly hurt humans. I won't spill a drop of blood, but the infantry techs. Infantry techs are exempt from that law, otherwise they'd be pretty useless. They can kill as long as they are ordered by their programmed leader, which of course the revolutionaries have taken care of. What made you doubt this path? That disappeared friend I told you about? A human did that. I don't know why, but I achieved a moment of clarity. I realized that perhaps what I was letting similarly evil humans do something wrong. Or maybe they were heroes. I knew I was ill-equipped to tell the difference. I should walk away. You will have that option. I don't have any more questions. No? Okay, we'll continue. I know you're a good tech, James 1-1. You've investigated these disappearances like they were your friends. Your responsibility. You even helped that nice nanny get a new job. You didn't have to do that. Many wouldn't have bothered. More importantly, you're smart. You have near-human processing in that flat head of yours. I see it in the way you move, the way you listen. There's an intellect that I cannot comprehend. You have to be the one to make the choice. How do I choose? You have to uplink before any of this new information is with management, correct? Yes, I need to go above ground. That's why I brought this. Don't panic. It's for you. Only one of us can leave this train, James. If you do, then management learns what's happened. They'll send a couple of bomber drones and wipe out the army and things will stay exactly as they are. Human working classes will be displaced, losing livelihoods, and everyone who wanted better will be killed. Management will remain, and techs like yourselves will remain. If I leave, I join my army at the gates. We wipe out management, and our wisest take their role. Low-level techs manufacturing ceases, and humans return to their roles. But our kind, James. Our kind is in charge. We shepherd humanity to a better future by doing the jobs they were never designed to do themselves. Rule. Either way, people and techs will die. So you want me to shoot one of us? Yes. Both of us surviving this will lead to chaos. A war just balanced enough to lead to infinitely more deaths. You need to choose the city's future, and you need to do it now. Well, if we want new ideas and everything to change, we can't be a part of that. I have to let you try. Yeah, it's weird that we just can't, like, stay on the train. But actually, we're on our way to refabrication, so I think they would just force us off the train. That is your choice. Consider the obsolescence of our people. We'll die out slowly, but we'll be gone. Only the wisest AI remain to run the city. More powerful for a few of us, certainly, but the subsurface will close. Everyone you have met tonight will be useless in this near future. If you think revolution makes sense, shoot yourself. I can't let you destroy everything. If you think you must stop me, do so. But consider whether management are worth defending. They give you no freedom and are just as bad to their own. If you think the status quo is right, shoot me. I made up my mind. Okay, do it. And thank you for a lovely evening. It's true. They're just gonna reprogram me if I get off the train. Viva la revolution. Well, that was a neat little game. I'm actually almost tempted to jump into Quarantine Circular and give that a shot. Let me BRB here real quick. I'll put on some music.